She thought love was forever, until life stole it away, leaving only echoes of what was. But one rainy day, everything changed. She used to believe love was everything, but life had a cruel way of taking it away, leaving only memories and quiet mornings that whispered of what could have been. She had learned to live in the space between longing and reality, walking through her days like a ghost of the woman she once was. Her mornings were predictable. The same cafe, the same walk past the old bookstore, the same silent ache she tried to hide from herself. And then, on one ordinary rainy afternoon, everything changed. She didn't know it yet, but someone was about to walk back into her life, someone she thought she had lost forever. He had returned to this town after years away, after mistakes that haunted him every single day. Fate, it seemed, had a way of weaving stories that even time couldn't undo. And then, as she looked up, their eyes met. And in that moment, the past came rushing back, like a storm she never saw coming. Little did she know, one simple touch, one fleeting glance, would set in motion a series of moments that could heal a broken heart or break it all over again. She didn't recognize him at first. Maybe it was the years, maybe it was the way life had softened the edges of his face, but there was something that tugged at her heart in a way she hadn't felt in years. It was only a touch, brief and almost accidental, but her heart leapt as if it remembered every laugh, every stolen moment they had shared long ago. She wanted to look away, to pretend she didn't feel the pull, but her eyes betrayed her. And then he looked up. He smiled, awkward and nervous, a smile she remembered more than she had realized. And suddenly, the walls she had built around her heart seemed fragile. Neither of them spoke. Words failed. And yet, in the silence, something stronger than time spoke for them both. From that day, she found herself noticing him everywhere, in the way he lingered by the cafe window, in the quiet streets she walked alone. Every glimpse was a reminder of what she thought she had lost forever. And then, one rainy evening, a letter arrived, a letter that would challenge everything she thought she knew about love, forgiveness, and second chances. Days turned into weeks, and every encounter with him felt like a whisper from the past, soft, familiar, impossible to ignore. Coffee dates stretched into long conversations, laughter spilling over tables, and stolen glances that lasted just a moment too long. Even as her heart opened, fear lingered. Could she risk everything again? Could she allow herself to fall, knowing heartbreak had already shaped her? Every smile, every laugh felt like home, and it terrified her. He seemed to understand her without words, reading hesitation in her eyes. Yet there was a distance neither knew how to bridge completely. Then came the letter, a note that could unravel everything they had started to build. And for a moment, it felt like the past was pulling them apart again. For the first time in years, her heart dared to hope again. But hope was fragile, and fear of losing him held her back. He realized love isn't about perfect timing, it's about choosing someone every day, even when the world seems against you. This time, he wouldn't let go. This time, they'd fight for the love they almost lost. The rain poured down, but for them, the world had slowed. Every heartbeat, every glance, every silent promise spoke louder than words ever could. And in that storm, they discovered that love doesn't ask for permission, it asks for courage. Sometimes life gives us a second chance, and this time she knew she wouldn't let it slip away. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet moments, the small gestures, the gentle promises that last forever. After all the heartbreak, after all the waiting, love had found its way home. And they knew without doubt that this time it would last. And maybe, just maybe, the greatest love is the one that waits for us, patiently, until we're ready to receive it. Maybe love really does find us when we stop searching, when we finally learn to let go of what broke us. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to give it a like. It helps more souls find their way back to love. Like, comment, and subscribe to English Love Stories for more heartfelt tales like this one, where every ending is a new beginning. Until next time, keep believing in second chances.